Hi children, good morning all. Welcome back to the another section of maths. Today we are going to discuss about operations on real numbers. For that we need to study some identities. No need to worry about these identities, we know about these identities. Okay, here root AB. Root AB, how to write this root AB? That is root A into root B. Okay, so root A into root B we can write as root AB, or root AB we can split as root A into root B. It's a very simple one. Now like that, root A by B, how to write this root A by B? Root A divided by root B, or root A divided by root B, we can write this root of A by B. Okay, now this is root A plus root B. Root A plus root B, root A minus root B. This is, instead of this root A, we put A, and root B, we write this B. So we get A plus B, and here A minus B. A plus B into A minus B is what? That is A square minus B square. Like that, here we get root A square minus root B square. Root A square minus root B square. Okay, but we know that root A square is what? Now you know root A square is what? Root A square is root A into root A. That is root A square is A, and root B square is B. So root A plus root B into root A minus root B is A minus B. Okay, now root A plus root B the whole square. A plus B whole square is what? That is A square plus 2AB plus B square. Like that, here root A square plus 2 root A into root B plus root B square. But the case of root A square is, now you know root A square is A. So we write as A. Now plus 2 root A into root B. Root A into root B we can write root AB. So 2 root AB plus B square is what? B. Root B square is B. Okay. Then A plus root B, A minus root B. This is also the identity A plus B into A minus B. A plus B into A minus B is what? A square minus B square. Like that, here A square is, we write A square minus B is root B. That is root B square is B. So we write as B. Okay. Now you know this identity. Okay. Now we are going to the next exercise. Okay. The first question is simplify. First question is simplify. That is 3 plus root 3 into 2 plus root 2. Here the identity is A plus B. Each numbers are different. So our identity is A plus B into C plus D. These identities you have studied in 7th standard. That is, in first number in the first bracket we just multiply to the each numbers in the second, and then again the second number in the first bracket we just multiply each numbers in the second bracket. Okay, like that we first multiply A into C is AC, then A into D is AD, AC plus AD plus BC plus BD, BC plus BD. Okay, so 3 plus, now again we write the question, that is 3 plus root 3 into 2 plus root 2. That is 3. 3 into 2. 3 into 2 is what? 6. Then plus 3 into root 2. 3 into root 2 is 3 root 2. Now plus root 3 into 2. Root 3 into 2 is what? That is 2 root 3. Root 3 into 2 is 2 root 3. Then root 3 into root 2. Root 3 into root 2. That is root A into root B. We can write this root A into B. Like that. Root 3 into root 2 we can write as root 3 into 2. Root 3 into root 3 into 2 is root 6. So we get the answer as each terms are different. There is no like terms. So we stop here. Okay, understand? Now the second question is 3 plus root 3 into 3 minus root 3. 3 plus root 3. See children, here 3. We instead of this 3 we write a. Here root 3 we write b. Then now it's a plus b. And it is a minus b. So a plus b into a minus b is what? That is a square minus b square. Like this. Here 3 plus root 3 into 3 minus root 3. That is we get a square. A square is what? 3. 3 square minus root 3 square. Okay. 3 square is what? 3 square is 9 minus root 3 square is, now we know. Root 3 square is 3. So 9 minus 3. 9 minus 3 is what? That is 6. So we get the answer as 6. Okay. Now here also root 5 minus root 2, root 5 plus root 2. Which entity is this? That is a plus b into a minus b. That is a plus b into a minus b. A plus b into a minus b is what? That is a square minus b square. So again we write the question, that is root 5 minus root 2 into root 5 plus root 2. Here a square is, how to write this? Root 5 square minus root 2 square. Root 5 square is 5 minus root 2 square is what? 2. So we get the number as 5 minus 2 is 3. That is here root 5. Root 5 square is root 5 into root 5. That is root 5 into root 5 is root 25. Root 25 is 5. Instead of that we write root 5 square is what? Simply we can write as root 5 square is 5. And root 2 square is 2. So 5 minus 2 is 3. Next question number 4. Root 5 plus root 2 whole square. See children, which entity we can use from here? Root 5 plus root 2 whole square. This is a plus b whole square. What is a plus b whole square? A plus b whole square is a square plus 2ab plus b square. Okay. Here a is root 5 and b is root 2. So again we write the question as root 5 plus root 2 whole square equal root 5 square plus 2 into root a into root 2 into ab. That means 2 into root 5 into root 2 plus b square. That means root 2 square. Okay. Now root 5 square is what? 5. Okay. Plus 2 into root 5 into root 2 is root 10. 5 into 2 is 10. So 2 root 10 plus root 2 square is what? That is 2. So we get the answer is 5 plus 2 is 7 plus 2 root 10. Okay. That is root 5. We expand this. Root 5 square we get 5 and root 2 square we get 2. 2 into root 5 into root 2 is root 10. So 5 plus 2 is 7. So 7 plus 2 root 10. There is no like term. So we finalize that 7 plus 2 root 2. 10 is the answer. Okay, understood. Next our topic is rationalize the denominator. Rationalize the denominator means the denominator part, remove the root from the denominator parts. See children, our first question here it is root 7. The second question here root 7 minus root 6. We can see root, we can remove root from these denominators. Okay, that is the meaning of this rationalization. Okay, So now we are going to the first question, that is 1 by root 7. How to remove root from this question? See, we just multiply this root 7 on both sides. That is root 7 into root 7. Now the numerator is 1 into root 7 is what? That is root 7, and denominator root 7 into root 7 is what? Root 7 into root 7 is root 7 square. Root 7 square is what? 7. So we get root 7 by 7. Okay, understood? That is, we just multiplied this. Here only one term, so we just multiplied that number to both numerator and the denominator. So in the numerator we get root 7. In the denominator part we get root 7 into root 7. Root 7 into root 7 is root 7 square. That is 7. Okay. See in the second question. In the second question we can see that root 7 minus root 6. Here two terms are here. So we just multiply for rationalizing the denominator, for rationalizing from root from the denominator, we just multiply the opposite sign. Just opposite sign to both numerator and the denominator. The opposite sign, its meaning is conjugate. So we just multiply the conjugates of this root 7 minus root 6. Conjugate of root 7 minus root 6 is root 7 plus root 6. That is the opposite side, just opposite side. Root 7 minus root 6, conjugate is root 7 plus root 6. So multiply root 7 plus root 6 on both sides. Okay, root 7 plus root 6 on both sides. So we get the number as 1 by root 7 minus root 6 into root 7 plus root 6 divided by root 7 plus root 6. Okay. Okay, now the numerator contains 1 into root 7 plus root 6. That is root 7 plus root 6 in the numerator, and in the denominator is which entity we can use here? Root 7 minus root 6 into root 7 plus root 6. That is a minus b into a plus b. A plus b into a minus b is what? That is a square minus b square. So we get the entity as root 7 square minus root 6 square. So the numerator has root 7 plus root 6, and the denominator is root 7 square is what? That is 7 minus root 6 square is what? That is 6. So we get the answer as 7 minus 6 is what? 1. So no need to write that. 7 minus 6 is 1. Any number divided by number 1 is that number. 5 divided by 1 is 5. 4 divided by 1 is 4. So root 7 plus root 6 divided by 1 is root 7 plus root 6. So we get the answer as root 7 plus root 6. Okay, understood? The third question is 1 divided by root 5 plus root 2. See children, here also two terms, so we just multiply the conjugate of this root 5 plus root 2. Conjugate of root 5 plus root 2 is what? That is root 5 minus root 2. That's just opposite sign. So we just multiply root 5 minus root 2 on both sides. Multiply root 5 minus root 2 on both sides. Now we get as root 5 plus root 2 into root 5 minus root 2, root 5 minus root 2. Conjugate of this root 5 plus root 2 is root 5 minus root 2, and we just multiply both numerator and denominator this root 5 minus root 2. Now the numerator contains 1 into root 5 minus root 2. What is that? 1 into root 5 minus root 2 is root 5 minus root 2. Now the denominator is in the form of a plus b into a minus b. A plus b into a minus b is what? That is a square minus b square. So we write this root 5 square minus root 2 square. Okay. Now 5 minus root 2 is, so that is root 5 minus root 2. There is no change. We write as root 5 minus root 2. And here root 5 square is what? That is 5 minus root 2 square is what? That is 2. 5 minus 2 is 3. So we write as root 5 minus root 2 divided by 5 minus 2 is 3. Understood? Okay. So the fourth question is 1 divided by root 7 minus root 2. So this one you have to do self. This is homework. You have to do self. This is 2 terms and we just multiply the conjugate of this root 7 minus 2. Conjugate of root 7 minus 2 is what? That is root 7 plus root 7 plus 2. Okay. We just multiply root 7 plus 2 on both sides. Then we get the result. Okay. So you should study this. Okay. Now we are going to study about laws of exponents. Laws of exponents. The first exponent is that we studied in the last year class. In the 8th standard you studied this, isn't it? That is a raised to m into a raised to n is a raised to m plus n. A raised to m divided by a raised to n is a raised to m minus n. A raised to m, the whole raised to n is a raised to m into n. Then a raised to m into b raised to m. See children, here the base are different but the exponents are same. So we write this ab the whole raised to m. The next is a raised to 0 is 1 and a raised to minus we can write as 1 by a, or 1 divided by a raised to minus 1 we can write as a. Okay. Next is find. We just find this question, these answers. That is, question is 64 raised to 1 by 2. This is the first question. 64 raised to 1 by 2. So we just write this 64 raised to, here 2 is here. So we just a square of this base. We just bring the square of this base. That is 64. How to write this 64? That is 8 square. So we just write this 8 square. That is 8 square is 8 into 8 is 64. So we just write this 64 as 8 square into 1 by 2. Now we can write this 8 raised to 2 into 1 by 2. That is a raised to m, the whole raised to n. That is what? A raised to m into n. So we write a raised to a square into 1 by 2. Now this 8, these two cancel each other. We get as 8 raised to 1, it is 8. Okay. The next question is 32 raised to 1 by 2. Then now we can bring 32 as the exponent of any, the fifth exponent of any number. That is 32. How to write this 32? That is 2 into 2 raised to 5. We can write this 32 as 2 raised to 5. That is 2 into 2, 4. 4 into 2, 8. 8 into 2 is 16. 16 into 2 is 32. So we can find that is by prime factorization. That is here 32. How to write? 16, then 8, then 4, then 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we just write this 32 as 2 raised to 5, the whole raised to 1 by 5. Now this is in the form of a raised to m, the whole raised to n. What is that? That is a raised to m into n. So we can write this 2 raised to 5 into 1 by 5. 5 cancel each other. We get as 2. Okay, 2 raised to 1, that is 2. Okay. Now the third question is 125. How to split this? How to bring this 125 as the exponent of any number, third exponent of any number. That is 5 into 5 into 5. 5 into 5 is 25. 25 into 5 is 125. We can write this 5 cube. the whole raised to 1 by 3. That is a raised to m, the whole raised to n is a raised to m into n. So we can write this 5 raised to 3, the whole raised to 1 by 3 as 5 raised to 3 into 1 by 3. 3 cancel each other. We get as 5. Okay, understood? Next is 9 raised to 3 by 2. 9 raised to 3 by 2. So we bring this, we change this 9 as 3 square. So we write this 3 square, the whole raised to 3 by 2. Now it is in the form of a raised to m, the whole raised to n. What is that? A raised to m into n or mn. Now we can write this 3 square, the whole raised to 3. Here 2. 3 by 2. So we can write this 3 square into 3 by 2. 2 cancel each other. Now we get 3 cube. 3 cube is what? 3 into 3 into 3. 3 into 3, 9. 9 into 3, 27. So we get the answer as 27. Okay, understood. Now this is 32 raised to 2 by 5. Now we change this 32 as 2 raised to 5, the whole raised to 2 by 5. Okay, this is also in the form of a raised to m, the whole raised to n, that is a raised to m n. Now 2 raised to 5, the whole raised to 2 by 5, we can write as 2 raised to 5 into 2 by 5. 5 cancel each other. We get as 2 raised to 2. 2 raised to 2 is what? That is 4. Okay. Now the third question is 125. We can write this 5 cube. Now we understood about how to change this. 5 cube in raised to minus 1 by 3. See, 5. This is also in the form of a raised to m, the whole raised to n. A raised to m into whole raised to n is a raised to m into n. So we can write as 5 raised to 3 into minus 1 by 3. 3 cancel each other. We get the answer as 5 raised to minus 1. For a, we know that a raised to minus 1. A raised to minus 1 we can write as 1 by a. So 5 raised to minus 1 we can write as 1 by 5. Okay, understood? And the fourth question is 16 raised to 3 by 4. 16 we can, how to change this 16? That is in the 4. We can need the fourth term. The fourth exponent of any number. That is 2 into 2 into 2 into 2. That is 2 into 2, 4. 4 into 2, 8. 8 into 2, 16. So we can change this 2 raised to 4. So instead of this 16, you just write 2 raised to 4, whole raised to 3 by 4. So you should do this self. Okay, so that's why this is a homework. So children, today's portion, that is rationalizing denominator, simplify, and this loss of exponents, find the values. So you should study well today itself. You should study. Okay, and each problem you should write 2 times and send it to me today itself and study well. Thank you.